We are here with the U.S. Naval Criminal Investigative Service. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can you start by telling us a little bit about what makes your agency unique and what a day in the life is like for one of your employees?
Sure, thank you. So NCIS, or the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, is as unique as it gets among law enforcement agencies. We are the law enforcement and counterintelligence arm of the Department of the Navy. So we investigate anything that has to do with criminal offenses and counterintelligence, counterterrorism, national security focused investigations.
Wow, and you guys work on a very rapidly evolving threat landscape. What are some of the law enforcement positions and how do they navigate that?
Sure, so I'm glad you're asking this next because a day in the life of an NCIS employee, whether it's an agent or a professional staff member, varies greatly depending on their discipline. So we have over 300 different job disciplines or job series. And so with each one of these unique disciplines comes unique focus, unique responsibility. A day in the life of a special agent, for example, might vary greatly from a day in the life of a digital forensic expert, which is another job series we have. An agent might wake up in the morning, participate in a team briefing, conduct some law enforcement activity, document investigative activity conducted in the day prior, or responding to a crime scene involving suspected homicide or sexual assault, for example. Whereas an intelligence specialist would analyze and gather raw data to then put into a threat or vulnerability assessment, for example. So with the ever-evolving threat landscape, we try to remain diverse. We try to focus on the unique skills and experience that our agents, but not only our agents, our professional staff, which comprise almost more than 50% of our agency. So we're kind of half-half. Yeah, so we focus on that diversity, and then we really invest in our people, whether it's education, trying to develop their skills, experience, but also broaden their horizons with respect to what their discipline is.
Wow, and with over 300 disciplines, there is really a lot of opportunities, regardless of the career path that an individual is interested in taking at NCIS. Now, one question that comes to mind is, we know the Navy has a presence all over the country and all over the world. Where would someone who works for NCIS, where could they maybe expect to be based out of?
Oh man, sky's the limit, I guess, or the world's the limit. So we are in over 190 locations, kind of spanning over 41 countries, or really 41 countries. These locations vary from force protection detachments at U.S. embassies or diplomatic posts to U.S. carriers, where agents would serve afloat, to bases where we're co-located with our Marine Corps and Navy partners, to academic institutions to support research, development, and acquisition efforts. So anywhere really, and we, based on the threat landscape, we are in our quest to remain agile. Every year we identify areas that are hard to fill or that are critical priority based on our mission. And we may sometimes create new positions or new billets in locations that are deemed critical.
Rapidly evolving is certainly the word to describe a career at NCIS. Thank you so much for giving us this information today. If you're interested in a career with the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, be sure to check out their website to learn more.